Inga, that looks fabulous. Very nice and organized. Good girl. Okie dokie. Right. Let's get ourselves ready to rumble. Don't need these. Who's that? Mick. Hiya. Okie dokie. Let's get ourselves straight down to the floor. We'll be for quite a while. So sit however is comfortable. Have your legs crossed, legs straight out the side, I don't mind. And we're just going to breathe. So hands either on your knees, on the floor, on your lap, don't mind. Let's breathe. So in through your nose and out through your mouth. So if you can't hear me, let me know. So I've got to sit on the technical so you can let me know to speak up if I need to.
Now I'm on my page.
Ignore the sarcasm. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Think about your body position, so a nice straight spine, your core is engaged. Nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. As you're breathing in, think that you're filling up your ribs and your lungs, so not belly breathing forward. We're trying to fill our ribs out to the side. Perfect. Just look to the left, a little neck stretch. Look to your left, back to center, look to your right, back to center, drop your chin, back up, look up to the ceiling, back down. Let's roll our shoulders, get those shoulder blades active. And forwards. Okay. Let's get down to the floor. Oh, take the shoes off. Coordinating trainers and socks. Okay, so down to the floor. So if you want to have your block or your towel behind your head for comfort, absolutely fine. If not, have your head flat on the floor. So first we're just going to find our neutral pelvis. So we're going to arch our back and then flatten it. So you're tilting your pelvis, so bits and bobs to the ground, bits and bobs up to the ceiling. So you're imprinting your back when your bits and bobs are up, and when your bits and bobs are down, arching your back. Okay? So think about your core, you're funneling your rib cage into your belly button. Keep that core tight while still tilting our pelvis. Loosening them up. So your neutral pelvis is where you have a slight arch in your back, but it's just natural and quite balanced. Okay, so let's sort out our shoulders, arms up to the ceiling, palms are facing each other. We're going to stretch up to the ceiling and then drop them down. So we don't bend our arms when we come down, we keep them straight. So we're going to do 5 more of those. So really stretch up to the ceiling and drop those shoulders. Feel how the shoulder blades feel spread out on the mat and how it opens up your chest. So we've got 4 more, all the way up and drop. Got 1 more and drop. Perfect. Now staying in this position, we're going to take our thumbs and our arms attached over our head. So nice deep breath in for me. Get your belly button drawn into your spine, so your back is impinged into the mat and your pelvis is slightly tilted upwards. Our shoulder blades are beautifully flat on the mat where we just squish them down. Thumbs are out. Keep that core tight. Shoulder blades flat, back flat. Touch the floor behind and come back up. If you're still working on your mobility and your strength to do so, go back as far as you can before your back comes off the ground or your core is engaged. That means you're only going to here, absolutely fine. Focus is the core tight, back pinned. So 3 more of those. Solid core, back pinned, shoulder blades down, touch the floor behind, and back up. Good. You need to reset in between. Do your reach, do your drop, get your nice flat shoulders. Deep breath in, belly button to spine, imprint that back, up and over, touch the floor. One more. Perfect. Let's lower your hands, put them down to the floor. So with regard to your neutral chin, sometimes you can say you will need the cushion to help. We don't want to throw our chin too far down, affecting our airway. We don't want it to be too far up into the ceiling. It literally is on the crown of your head on the floor, so your airways are nice and open, your chin is neutral. Let's work on our core engagement. So do our core test first of all. So put your thumbs on the side of your hips and your fingers over the top of your hip bones. Okay? And do a cough or a laugh, and you'll feel the lower band of your core activate. You need to keep it that tight when we're doing our exercises. So let's take a nice deep breath in. Fingers are hooking over our hip bones. Activate that core for me and tilt your pelvis so your lower back is nice and flat on the floor. And just hold for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Then relax the core. Okay, so that tension is what we're looking for throughout this next exercise. So we're going to be taking our leg out and bringing it back in. Okay, so first of all, deep breath in. Belly button to spine. Tilt your back, your pelvis rise, so your back's imprinted, core tight, and slowly extend your right leg out to the floor. Keep that core absolutely solid, and slowly draw it back in again. At any point you feel your core disengage, stop and reset. Let's go the other side, so reset your breath. Core tight, funnel those ribs into your belly button so your back is flat, extend your left, keeping that core solid, bring it back in. Good. One more time on the other side. Reset your breath. Everything tight, engaged, back pinned. Good job. Last time on the left. Breath in, belly button to spine. Tilt your pelvis, imprint your back, extend your left leg. Good, good, good. Good job. Okay. Let's loosen up our hips. So we're going to extend our left leg into the air. Not really where the right come out, but again, am I? So what we're going to do is rotate our femur inside the hip socket. So we're not just twisting our foot around. Imagine your femur, your thigh bone, inside your hip socket and you're rotating it. Okay, so 5 either side. So keeping your core tight, your hips static. Twist that femur in the socket. A couple more times. Lower your left leg. Let's do our right. So right leg up. Core tight, back pinned. Rotate that femur in the socket. One more. Perfect. Bring the foot back down to the ground. Good job. Okay. So let's start off with the 100. Those who are happy to go for the full 100, perfect. Those who are to break it down to 20s or 25s, absolutely fine. I'll show you the 3 different variations. So all of them start with the same beginning. So deep breath in, belly button to spine, imprint your back into the floor. Tuck your chin and draw your shoulder blades up off the floor. With your hands to the side. Everything starts there. Position 1, your feet on the floor, knees bent. Position 2 is into the tabletop position with your thighs straight up, legs out, toes up. And the third position is your legs up, but active legs. There's a slight rotation. I get it there. Can you see the difference? So my legs aren't straight up, I'm activated, so my heels are touching, calves, and my hands are touching. Okay? Ooh, that's Sid's water. Right. So are you ready for our 100? I'm going to go for the full 100, so some of the guys that are doing it with me, great. Everybody else just keep working on the steps that you feel comfortable with. So, are we ready? Nice deep breath in. Belly button to spine, tilt your pelvis, your lower back is pinned. Tuck your chin, peel your shoulder blades up, hands to the side. If you're keeping your feet there, perfect. And our hand taps are like so. Okay? So let's go. I'm going to have my legs up. Let's go for our 100. So making sure you keep your core nice and tight. Your band across here is absolutely solid. Your breath nice and high, shallow breathe if you need to, but keep that engaged and breathe. You find that your neck starts to hurt and you have the block behind your head, your towel behind your head, rest it there, but still keep that core engaged. Good job. When you're done, back to the floor. The time. Oh, yeah, pick that one. You stand on. Okay. All done with your 100s? Perfect. So we're going to go for our leg stretch series now. So bring both your knees into your chest and lift your hips very slightly so your lower back then gets imprinted into the back. Core nice and tight. Deep breath in. Belly button to spine. Tuck your chin, peel your shoulder blades up. Keep hold of your right knee and extend your left. So you're keeping your core tight. Shoulder blades are off. Chin is tucked. And then we change legs. So breathe out. No, breathe out now. Breathe in, bring your left leg in. And breathe out, extend your right. Breathe in, bring in the right. Breathe out, push out the left. Breathe in, bring in the left. Breathe out, push out the right. Oh, lovely and tight. 2 more, breathe in. Bring your right leg in, breathe out, push out your left. Breathe in with your left. Breathe out for your right. Breathe in. Push out with your left as your last one. Leg up. And curl yourself back down to the ground. Good job. Core's working. Perfect. Then progressing now into a scissor stretch. Same breathing technique. So we're going to have both our legs up as we breathe out. Push your leg away. Breathe in, bring them up. Breathe out as we change legs. Okay? So, everyone locked and loaded. Let's go for these. We've got 4 pairs. So, nice deep breath in. Make sure your core is beautifully tight. Belly button into spine, back into the mat. Hold on to your right leg. Breathe out and lower your left. Lovely and strong. So as I'm extending our leg out, we do not arch our back. You must stay flat. That means you can only go so far before it starts to change. Only go that far. Keep that back flat and pinned. Breathe in, bring your left leg up. Breathe out, lower your right. Lovely, slow and controlled. Keeping that tension in the core. Breathe in, bring them up. Breathe out, out with the left. Breathe in, bring them up. Breathe out with your right. Breathe in, bring them back up. But to make it slightly more challenging, you took your chin and your shoulder blades up off the floor. So in a more active position. Breathe out as we lower our left. Breathe in, bring them up. Breathe out, lower your right. One more pair. Breathe in, bring them up. Breathe out, lower left. Breathe in, breathe out. Perfect. Lower yourself back down to the ground. Nice neutral position. And breathe. So let's think about how our body is feeling. Again from our head. We have a nice neutral neck. Our shoulders are nice and comfortable. Our chest is relaxed. We have a neutral pelvis. Knees bent, feet flat on the floor, hands on the floor. So we're just going to apply active pressure through our fingertips and hands. We can feel ourselves in contact with the floor and just breathe. In through the nose and out through the mouth. As you're breathing out again, think about the ribs and funneling them in lovely and tight towards our belly button so we keep our ribs nice and tight and in. Good. 2 more breaths. going to do our roll up now for our spine stretch. So if you're comfortable and you can do the standard roll up, that's absolutely fine. Or bring your knees into your chest, with a little bit of momentum to get yourself up. Okay, so we have our legs out in front of us. And let's have active legs again at this point, so we're not letting our feet hang out. Nice and straight, calves down, toes up to the ceiling. So we're going to do our spine stretch. So have a nice deep breath in, arms out in front. Core beautifully tight. Drop your chin and round your back. So we have our C curve going on, and then we roll forward. Breathe out. Scoot round. Back up to standing. So arms up. At this point, we have a very straight spine. Nice deep breath in, belly button to spine, engage that core. You're trying to get everything up inside your ribcage into your diaphragm. Drop your chin, round your shoulders, core stays beautifully tight, breathing out. And scoot round back up to seated position. Are you ready? 2 more. So start off with beautiful straight back. Deep breath in, engage that core, drop the chin, round that back, and rolling forward. Scoot round. Last time. Deep breath in. Engage that core. Drop your head. C curve. Okay. Let's go for our roll like a ball, or our roll down. So we're not actually going to go down to the floor at this point. So we're going to do 3 reps, working our range. So core lovely and tight. So deep breath in, engage core, circle all in, elbows are high, round back until your arms straighten. Bring yourself back up. So you're using your core to get you back up, not your elbows. So from the front, my arms are like this. So I drop my chin, I round back so my arms then straighten out, I bring myself back up using my core. Okay. So 1 more of those. Nice deep breath in, drop your chin, round and back. Use that core to bring you back up. Okay, for those who haven't quite got the strength just yet to get the roll down, I'd like 4 more of those, please. Those of you who can do your roll down to the ground, absolutely perfect. Legs bent or legs straight. So, with the 4 roll downs, guys who are still working on their strength, just going to do arm extensions. Okay, 4 roll downs. Deep breath in, core tight, drop your head. Go down bone by bone to the floor. Feel that contraction in the core. Reverse the motion and come back up. So you have your legs bent or your legs straight. Everybody moves the same. Go down. Reverse the movement, come back up. Okay, 2 more. Again with the legs bent version. Core tight, bone by bone, down that spine, keeping that control. And reverse the movement. And one last time. Tuck your chin, roll down. So those that are doing this method roll up, the important thing is to keep those feet on the ground so they don't lift up. If that happens, it's usually a sign that your hip flexors are taking over movement, not your abs. So really keep those core muscles beautifully tightly engaged. Okay, and one final time for the roll down, and we're going to stay there. So curl yourself down to the ground, down to the floor, we're going to stay. Okay, to the side. Right, side planks first of all. So be mindful from a tiled floor you've got socks on, because you might have a little bit of a slide, so do be careful. Make sure you don't end up face planting. So, on our side plank, when we come up, we're going to be hopefully a nice straight line to the ceiling. Our hands up to the ceiling, pointing up, we're looking up to the ceiling. So then really opens up your shoulders. Okay, so if you haven't got the strength just yet for your side plank that way, bend your top leg. Bring your top leg up and over, plant that foot, and then come up into that side plank position. So you can still get the workout through your core, just feel a little bit more stable. Okay, so we're going to go up and hold for a count of 5. Nice deep breath in. 3, 2, 1. Let's take ourselves up Nice and straight, active legs, hands to the ceiling, looking up at those fingers. 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. This time we're going to do 3 reach throughs. If you're not balanced yet for the reach throughs, then please just stay in the upright plank. Are we ready? So the reach through is once we're up, reach through to the other side of your mat. Back up. Okay, so let's go for 3 of those. Core tight, let's go. So each time you finish, follow your hand back up to the ceiling. Rest. Good job. Change them over. We'll do a floor check on the other side as well, just to make sure you don't slip. Ready? So static hold, side plank, 5 seconds, going up in 3, 2, 1. Good. Looking up at your fingertips, you will find you do have a stronger side and a weaker side. Perfectly normal. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So remember, if you can't quite get a side plank just yet, bring your top leg over instead of your bottom line. Nice and straight. 3 reach throughs. Ready? Deep breath in. Let's go. All the way up, watching your fingers. Let's reach through. And back. 2 more. And rest. Jump. Stay on your sides. Have a little rest. We're going to go for our side kicks. So, posture-wise, I need to crank back your active waists. So when we're lying here, you can't see because the carrying. Yeah, we're lying here straight. Our core is activated, so we're not dropping our waists. Yeah, we've just got the set.
Screen set change. Sorry about this, people. It's the life of a thespian, you know.
So that makes it any different. You know that thing that's doing with Facebook? Ooh. Would you know what?
Please hold the line, caller.
Right, so lying our straight lines, core nice and tight. Make sure your hips are stacked, so they're not rolled forward or rolled back. Have your legs, first of all, straight down the body line, and bring them forward a few degrees so you're slightly off center, but keep that core tight and don't let that waist drop. So we'll bring our top leg up just to shoulder height. Active legs, spare hand in front for stability. Bring our leg forward. Back to center. And extend back. No, excuse me, so when we extend back, we're not changing any part of our body apart from extending back. We're not dropping our hip forward. We're not dropping our hips to get more of a reach. Keeping our leg level with our shoulders, everything stacked, everything tight. Okay, back to neutral. 2 more times. So let's bring that leg forward. Back to center. And extend back. So when you extend back, you've got to feel your psoas muscle in between your hip and your ribs nice and tight. Okay, last time, nice and breath in. Stabilize everything, beautifully stacked. Top leg forward. Back to center. Extend. So we're going to stay on this side, do all our right leg, in my case, exercises first of all. So we're going to go for our side leg lifts. So my bottom leg is slightly bent, a bit more stability. My top leg straight, hips stacked. Squeeze your glutes, so everything's beautifully tight around here. And we're lifting up to the side. So what I'm not looking for is the rotation of the femur, as only doing like a flash dance scene. It is to keep everything tight and you're moving your femur in the side of your hip. So we're not going for a rotation in there. You're going to feel this part of your glute muscles restrict your movement. So having 10 of those. Okay, think about 5 more. But again, keep that core tight and that active waist. Don't let the core just drop on the floor. All good. Squeeze. Perfect. Okay. So keeping that leg there for me, nice and straight and active, so it's not just sticking out there. We're going to bring our knee in and back out for 5. Okay, so bend that knee, bring all the way in, push that leg out. Nice and tight. So 4 more. Bring your knee in, and push it out. Good. Keep the core tight. One more. Perfect. Bring that top leg now, resting over the front, and straighten out your bottom leg. We're going to do our bottom lower leg lifts. So, are you ready? Still comfortable? So core tight. Think about that waist. Don't let them drop. And 10 lower leg lifts. Imagine there's a weight on your foot and you're squeezing them out. Pause at the top. 3. 10 of these. 4. 6. 7. 9 more. 10. Good. Little rest, and we're going to do circles with the foot. Actually, with the leg. All things are moving together. So point your toe for me, and watch your toe and draw a circle with it. So 5 clockwise, with that leg straight and strong, and 5 anti-clockwise. 3, 4, 5. Good. Let's change sides. So right back to the very beginning. So get yourself nice and comfortable. Again, think about the active waist. Actually, it's all black. Okay, so you start off straight and bring both your legs slightly further forward for balance and stability. Bring your top leg up so it's in line with your shoulders. I'm going to go for 4 kicks forward. So spare hand here for stability, core nice and tight. Bring that front leg forward, back to neutral, and extend back. Again, make sure your hips stay stacked and your shoulders stay stacked. Nothing changes its position. Just that leg that we're moving forward and back. Keep that core tight, squeeze the glutes, and take it back. 2 more. Go forward. Neutral. And back. 1 more. Nice deep breath in, core tight, active waists. Bring it forward. Bring it back. Good job. So keeping that foot, that leg active where he is, we're going to do our side leg raises. Again, keep those shoulders and hips stacked. We're not going for the rotation and the full extension. We're going out to the side. So core nice and tight, squeeze your bum, toes, and 10 lifts. You can feel this side of your hips and glute doing all the work. 3. Core tight, still have the active waist. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Perfect. Okay, so bring your top leg down. Up, we're going to do our 5 knee lifts. Okay, so nice and stable, hips stacked, shoulders stacked. Let's go, bring your knee up and push it out. So think about the line of motion. I'm not ending up somewhere up there. It's nice and straight. All the way in and push it out. Keep this glutes lovely and tight, core tight. And now last count, we'll have 4 or 5, do 1 more for that. Perfect. Bend that top leg, resting over the top. We're going to work on the bottom leg with our lower leg lifts. So leg lovely and strong, active, point those toes. Lift up, again, visualize the weight on that foot. You've got to squeeze them up, 10 of those. Got 3 more. Perfect. Now, watching your toe, draw your circle. 5 clockwise, 5 anti-clockwise. Again, think about your core, keep it active waist. By the way. Good job. Onto your tummies. So first of all, we're just going to rest and breathe. So thinking about breathing out to our ribs, not through our bellies. So hands on the floor, rest your head on your hands, or if you have your towel or your block, if you find it more comfortable, that's absolutely fine. So just head on your hands and breathe. So in through your nose, fill those ribs. So now we're going to work on lengthening our core and tightening our backs. So we're just going to do the lower part of the body first. So you can have your self slightly up, your chest is off the floor. Deep breath in, belly button to spine, squeeze your glutes and activate those legs. So you're pushing your bits and bobs basically into the mat. Give it lovely, lovely long body, lovely tense glutes, core, legs, calves, a lot. Hold for 3 more seconds. 2, 1, and rest. Feel okay? So we're going to bring in our arm positions. There's going to be 4 today, and that usual 3. So we have the first one's our arms out to the side. Pin those shoulder blades into your back pockets. We're going to hold in that position with our legs as well. That's our position 1. Ready? Deep breath in. Belly button to spine. Engage the glutes. Strengthen those legs. Your chest is off the floor. Arms up to the side of your head. Flatten those shoulder blades. You're stuck between 2 planes of glass. You can hold for 5 more seconds. Really squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower yourself down. Nice. Good. Next arm position, the arms out in front. So we start off exactly the same as the first one. So nice deep breath in, belly button to spine, engage the glutes, activate the legs, bring your arms up and push them forward. Keep your gaze down to the ground, please. Really stretch those toes away, those hands away, make yourself as long as possible. Holding for 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Third position. From arms going out in front, just scooping around and having our hands behind. Watch out for furniture, particularly on my right. Are we ready? Okay, deep breath in. Belly button to spine, engage the legs, engage the glutes. Pop the arms out in front and scoop them behind you into like the swan. Pointing towards your toes, lovely and strong. Keep your gaze down. 5 more seconds. Really squeeze. Keep it nice and tight. Squeeze those bumps. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Lovely. Luscious. So our last one is our swimming. So we're going to be in our arms out position, but we're going to alternate arms and legs. If it ends up that both your right arm and leg go at the same time, I honestly don't mind. The important things like the core and glutes are tight, and that we're working arm back as well. Okay, so there's only 10 pairs of swimming. Any freestyling is also welcome. So let's get ready. Deep breath in. Belly button to spine. Squeeze those glutes and lovely strong legs. Arms out in front, and let's go swimming. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, everything tight. 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. And rest. Head on your hands and breathe. Good job.
Derek is invading Pauline's space.
Derek, why are you invading Pauline's space?
Because he's a space invader.
He's a space invader. As long as you've got your socks on the right feet, Derek, I'll forgive you. Perfect. Right, so now we're going to go onto our hands and knees. So bring your hand onto the side, push yourselves up to your knees. We're going to go for our cat and our cow stretch. Okay? So do make sure that your hands are directly under your shoulders and your knees are under your hips. Okay? Okay, what was that from South Park? Sorry, back to service. So, nice deep breath in. Really try and do like a stomach vacuum, trying to get all your innards right inside your diaphragm. So deep, tight breath in. Drop your head, drop your hips, and push through the heels of your hands like a big cat stretch. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Transition now to the cow. Squeeze your bum, lift your head and push your hips back. Keep that core tight. You're trying to make this part of your body as long as possible. Really stretching out. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Just made me giggle about Derek and Pauline's face. Easily pleased. Okay, so 2 more times. Nice deep breath in. Draw that belly button, everything into your diaphragm. Let's go for cat. So we're dropping our head, dropping our hips, arching our back. Push through your hands. Keeping that core tight. Squeeze your bum first. Transition into the cow. Head up, hips up. Really long body. Lovely stretch. 3, 2, 1. And back to neutral. Good job. Go for one more. Good. Okay, here we go. Nice deep breath in. Belly button to spine. Suck everything up into that diaphragm. Drop your head, drop your hips. Squeeze those glutes. Transition. Head up, hips up. Really long body. Still don't get those ribs funneling into your belly button as well. Good job. Back to neutral. Down to your forearms. Down to your haunches, stretch out. This is the child's pose. Let's just breathe. Okay, up to your forearms. Back up to your hands and knees. We're going to go for towards the pointed dog. So we're extending our legs. So make sure you're clear behind and in front. So Derek, behave yourself. If Pauline needs more space, move out the way. Okay, so nice deep breath in, cores tight. Squeeze your glutes. Plant your left toe to however is comfortable for stability and push out your right leg. So your leg is in line with your body, your toe is pointing down. Really nice and tight. Okay, okay, 5, 4. Think about your hips. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back in. So when I say about your hips, I don't need to rotating around again so too far. I feel like we're going for a wee. Let's change sides. Plant your right toe. Deep breath in, core tight. Let's push out our left leg again. Looking at our body lines, it's nice and straight. Toes pointing to the ground. Core tight, bum tight. Hips flat. Body for 4. Push those heels away. 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring it back in. We're going to bring our arms in next time. So, let's plant our left toe. Good to go with our right leg. So nice deep breath in, core tight. Push out your right leg. Get your balance, your stability first of all. When you feel physically balanced, your mental health I can't really help with. Extend your opposite arm. Gaze to the ground. Really make yourself as long as possible. Hold in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Back to neutral. Change sides. Plant your right toe. Deep breath in. Core tight. Everything drawn in. Push out your left leg. Everything nice and straight and stable. When you are balanced, extend your opposite arm. Gaze to the ground. Make yourself as long as possible. Body for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Bring it back in. Okay. Forearms, haunches, stretch out. Okay, back from your forearms up to your hands. Plant your hands are nice and stable. Tuck your toes under. We're going to go into downward dog. So core's lovely tight, nice deep breath in. Drop your head, push your toes away. So end up in a nice V position with the head in between your arms. Getting on the tiled floor, be mindful of your socks and your stability. And let's hold. Core beautifully tight, stretching through those arms. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Take your weight forward from keeping those cores nice and tight. So your shoulders Hands over your shoulders, then you rest. 4, 3, 2, and back into your downward dog. Nice high hips up onto your tiptoes, head in between your arms. 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Bring out your head, bring your knees back down. Forearms, haunches, stretch. Okay, back up to our forearms, up to our hands. Let's get back onto our bottoms. So, we're working towards the rocker and the teaser slightly. So, sitting on the edge of your mat, nice deep breath in, drop your chin around your shoulders and draw back so you're sitting just off your sit bones. So your feet are off the floor, but you're feeling relatively stable. So off our sit bones. Okay, feeling nice and comfortable. Good. So what we're going to start doing is extending our right leg. I'll go left leg for the camera actually. So we're going to extend our left leg up nice and straight and hold. Okay. If your hamstrings are too tight, just stay with your hands underneath and get used to having your feet up to tabletop position, but still sitting off your tailbones. Okay, so we're going to lift our right leg up. Okay, nice and tight. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower. I'll try to see you best. Is that any better? So core nice and tight off your sit bones. So left leg coming up. Hold it in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. So our feet haven't yet gone back down to the floor, so we're getting used to sitting off our tailbones with our cores nice and tight engaged. Okay, so now we're going to go for the two-legged one. Again, if you're feeling that your hamstrings are still a bit too tight, you can just get used to sitting with your legs slightly wider apart, holding behind your knees. So we're going to go for both legs if we're ready. So make sure your core is tight, sitting nice and comfortably. Let's extend both legs. We're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Okay, okay. So we're going to do that one more time, left, right, and both legs. Those who want to progress on the next one is once we're up in our out position, we're going to draw in and we draw out and repeat, okay? Otherwise, we stick to the straight leg. So last time round, nice deep breath in, drop our chin, slide off onto our sit bones. Let's go with our left leg, so extend our left leg. Again, if our hamstrings are too tight, just keep that leg bent. Holding for 5, 4, core tight, 3, 2, 1. Drop them down, don't touch the floor, we're still floating around. Let's go with our right leg, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect, bring him back in. Both legs up. Ready? 5, 4, those who can. 3, 2, 1, and back down. Good. One more time. Let's go. Deep breath in. Left leg, right leg. Off with our left. Holding for 5, 4. Think about that core. 3, 2, 1. Right leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job in 5. 2 legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring them down. Good job. Swing out. Nice and steady. Bring your knees into your chest. And just breathe. Nice and relaxed. So keep hold of your right knee. Just stretch out your left. Changing up, so bring your left leg back in. Hold on to your left knee. Stretch out your right. Change again, right knee in, out with the left. Change last time, out with the right. Lower both your feet to the floor. Keep your feet together, knees together, arms out to the side. We're going to bring our legs over to the right-hand side. So keep your ankles, knees, and feet sat, and look in the opposite direction. So get that nice big full stretch through your shoulders, through your back, and through your legs. Back to center. Change direction, but keep those knees, ankles, feet together. Twist them over. Back to center. One more time, legs to the right. Knees, ankles, feet together. Back to center and the other way. Good job. Bring your knees into your chest. Use these to help you get up. Going to do the score. So if your hamstrings are a bit tight, you can either sit on your tongue slightly higher or have your knees slightly bent. Those with hamstrings that are okay. Hands straight out in front. Nice active legs, toes up. Choice of hand positions of bringing your arms out to the side or having your arms across your chest. So nice deep breath in. As you rotate, you're going to breathe out and touch the back of your foot. Scoop down, breathe in. Back to center. Rotate, breathe out. Scoop and breathe in. Rotate. Last time, scoop and breathe in. Rotate, breathe out. Scoop and breathe in, back to neutral. Good job. Have your legs however is comfortable. Plant your right hand, left arm up in the air, and lean over. So imagine you're stuck in two planes of glass, so you're not sort of rolling forwards or backwards. Side. Good job. Back to center. Change hands. Plant your left. Extend your right. Stretch over. Good job. Take both arms up to the air. Push up to the ceiling. Okay, so now we have both arms directly above and leaning to one side. Stretch it all the way down the side. Good job. Back to center. Reset. Twist. Okay. Let's get ourselves up to standing. So scoop yourself round onto all fours. Or however you wish to get up to standing. Rearrange your wardrobe. And we all up. Let's have a nice deep breath in. So all the way up to the ceiling, push up, tiptoes if you feel nice and stable. Breathe out, lower your arms. Good, one more time. Breathe in. All the way up to the ceiling, make ourselves lovely and tall onto our tippies. And down. Nice. Let's do a nice articulating back stretch. We took our chins, go bone by bone down our back. Rolling our way down. Knees are soft. Down. Back up. So really down the back, bone by bone. Lumbar, thoracic. So ankle. Good job. Okay, so just look to the left, little neck stretch. Center, look to the right. Center, drop your chin. Center. Roll your shoulders. Quite big relaxed movements. 5 back. With the shoulder blades. And change direction. 4, 3, 2, 1. Give a little shake out. And that, you my lovelies, you got it. Brilliant stuff. So,